I know what you're thinking, at least many of you are. How is this not the TCL 6 series review video? Where is it? Well, look, it's coming. It's coming very soon. In fact, we're shooting it right after this. But hey, look, I've been busy. I wish I could just shoot review videos all day, but I got other stuff I have to do. It's just part of the gig. Thank you for being patient with me. Now, can we move on? Actually, this works out great because the Vizio M-Series Quantum here sits actually below the TCL 6 series in price. And then when you jump up to the P-Series Quantum, that's well more expensive than the TCL 6 series. So when you're looking at the budget brands, high performance for low cost, I gotta know how this works. But before we get there, we gotta open it up, get it set up, and also there's a SmartCast update supposed to make the user interface faster and less frustrating. And I gotta tell you, my hopes are high. So let's find out. Look at this, I love it. It's just so simple. Power cord, stands, screws, batteries, remote, completely unimportant product information, which by the way, look at this. That's not even legible. Where are my bifocals? Look at that. Sorry you don't get to watch me awkwardly wrestle this thing out of the box. You got that on the last Vizio review. It does have the handled bag. Unfortunately, this one was upside down. So the handles were down at the bottom of the TV. This TV has definitely been messed around with before, either by another reviewer before I got it, or by Vizio themselves when they did the repack. Anyway, nothing lost, right? Here are the stands. There's a right and there's a left. You cannot tow them in. They have to go in just so. It's right as you're facing the back of the TV. Flip it over, insert, and screw. Quick note, these feet, super stable. It might be the thread lock on the screws, but I mean, they're really in there. Feels great, and it's very stable. I mean, it'll still wobble, as any TV will, but there's a lot less flex going on here. Just remember, you definitely want to strap on something to secure the TV either to your entertainment cabinet or the wall. At the input bay, you got the usual recessed L shape for HDMI inputs. There's composite video here, which is interesting, as well as analog audio, all the usual stuff. And then the speakers firing out the back, this would be the speaker system, and I'm not feeling too encouraged by those drivers right now. M-Series Quantum looks all right. It's an inexpensive TV, so I don't expect a lot of flash. We've got plastic bezels here, trim, also matte black instead of that tacky glossy stuff. Has a good amount of anti-glare treatment on the screen, which is nice. Now I'll mention that I already did a factory reset on this TV because it obviously had been used by somebody else, and I wanted to start from square one. So we are definitely going to be sitting through some updates here, but you might too. If you purchase this TV, chances are that you're gonna have to update the firmware because Vizio's been working on their SmartCast smart TV system for the last several months. They've issued a few different updates. The latest version is finally here. It's supposed to be a little bit snappier, so we're gonna check that out just as soon as we get done going through our own updates. Yeah, we definitely had to go through some updates, like 4 or 5 of them. The whole process took like 20 minutes. May not be like that for you. The TV may be more up to date when you get it than ours was after we did the hard reset. But still, expect some updates. And then you'll be in the most recent version of SmartCast, which I'm looking forward to checking out here. First thing I want to point out, right at the top is suggested content. And I want to link that back to during the setup process where you accept terms and conditions. There's a spot in there where you can either share some data or not share some data. For privacy concerns, of course, if you don't want to share the data, no big deal. But if you do that, you might be restricting the suggestions that the TV can make in terms of content it thinks you care about. Otherwise, you might get a bunch of irrelevant stuff. We were seeing promos from Pluto TV, Hulu, there's something from Crackle and Amazon Prime Video, so it's a nice selection. Next row down, trending now. I don't know where it's getting this information. Is vice versa on Crackle really trending? I don't know. My point is you have to scroll 2 lines down just to get to your apps, which I'm not a fan of. I think that you should put the apps first. And then, yeah, in terms of quickness, hear that click? It's not keeping up with me. And I wasn't even clicking that fast. Click, 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 click. It's still a little bit sluggish, unfortunately. So not a whole lot of movement there, although I will point out that with this newest version of SmartCast, Vizio is supporting Disney Plus through, well, you can always AirPlay to the TV from your device. You can also cast from Disney Plus app to the television. But at the time that we're recording this, Disney Plus is not a supported app on the TV. That's going to change soon enough. Just as it was for YouTube a little while back, we'll see Disney Plus coming soon enough. So there you go. The Vizio M-Series all set up. SmartCast kind of, you know, where it was before with some small improvements. And the next thing we're gonna have to do is check out the picture quality, which is what our review video is gonna be all about, and I promise that will be coming soon. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Should I compare the Vizio M-Series here to the TCL6 series, or should I bump that up to the P-Series Quantum? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Here's a couple videos we think you might like, and as always, visit digitaltrends.com for the latest tech news and reviews.